We just got a lot back from CGC, and the hottest book in the world is in there. So stay tuned and see what grade we got.
Whoa.
Welcome back, Gainers, to another incredible, exciting, fantastic episode of ComicGains! If you're new to the show, I'm Adam.
I'm Zach, and this is Princess of Royal Highness, looking very lovely today, just like usual, doing that princess way, so you do it too. Bow down, respect, of course. There's Coco.
Yay, there's Coco. Hey, guys. So, welcome back to Saturday. We're hanging out with you guys. We have a special CGC unboxing for our Saturday video, and this one is going to be a doozy. I have no idea what the grades are. I'm just anticipating some dooziness. Some dooziness in this episode. So we got 8 modern books, and this should be interesting. We sent in a Silver Age lot before this one. 3 weeks before, probably about 3 weeks before this one, and we got the Silver Age, or we got this Modern Age one back first. So keep that in mind if you guys are sending in books. Silver Age definitely is taking a little bit longer, but I think they're already grading the silver, so we should see that one soon too. So
yeah, scheduled for grading.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. The turnaround time is still great. Still great. You know what also is great?
A drink, guys. Because I get really thirsty during these shows, so I get myself a vitamin water, 0 sugar, strawberry lemonade. It's got biotin because it's what plants crave, and vitamin B.
Isn't that what you put on your face for anti-aging?
Probably. Biotin, please.
Or that's what you put on your mouth for bad breath? Was that biotin?
It's like fake chocolate drink. Remember? Can I get my cup of biotin, please?
That's Ovaltine.
Yeah. Let's get into this. Ovaltine.
We're getting too deep into the drinks. Vitamin water. I didn't even know they made 0 sugar vitamin water. Is it no good?
It's no bueno. Maybe over ice.
I like regular water better. Regular water. You know what else is really good over ice? Hanging out with us on Whatnot. Every Saturday, we do an awesome back-to-back show with ComicGains at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Princess is right after that at 6 p.m. And sometimes we have our good friend Johnny Five Alive on to round out the show, who we love. So come hang out with all 3 of the groups. On the Gainer Show, we always do dollar starts, and we give away slabs at the end of the show. What are we giving away this today? If you guys make it after this video live,
we're giving away a Wolverine number 1, 9.2 condition. It probably can be pressed to a higher grade. So what you have to do to win this book, you have to buy a book that's $10 more to get on the back wall. You get the book on the back wall and a chance to win this at the end of the night. You don't have to be there. So it's ideal to put in those pre-bids if you can't be there, because you just might win. It only takes one, guys, to win a book like this for potentially only $10.
Yeah, and if you can stay up a little bit later, hang out with the Princess, where she always does dollar starts, and the legendary Wheel of Gains, which is making it around the Whatnot verse. A lot of people are picking up the wheel. It's a really good idea. We might have to copy that idea, but it's hers for now. You get opportunities. She's giving away a lot of slabs off the Wheel of Gains. I think we had a record 5 slabs in one night.
Whoa.
6 slabs.
6 slabs.
6 slabs.
Wow.
So show up. That's a $10 purchase can get you a slab on the Princess's show, possibly. We only give away 1 slab. She gives away 6 slabs. It's crazy. All right. Well, you guys came here to see the CGC reveal. So, as you guys know how we do CGC reveals, none of us have seen the grade ahead of time when we did this. Princess looks, once we get the box in, and she kind of reveals them one at a time in the order that she likes for the show to progress. Sometimes she starts us out high. Sometimes she brings us down low. And then sometimes she kicks us right in the nuts, right when we're feeling good. But this lot is 8 books, all modern books. We pressed and cleaned all these books. So all of these got pressed and cleaned by us. So you save a lot of money that way, but you have a chance for some mistakes. And I could tell you, one of these books, I know I made a mistake on, and I wanted to end up seeing what the grade came back. And we'll get to that when we get there. Plus, Zach, what else was in there?
We cracked a slab in one of our previous videos. It was a PGX. It was 8. Actually, I should say it was 8.5.
Real close.
First appearance of the Black Cat.
Yeah.
So we wonder if we can get a grade bump.
Yeah, so we pressed that one to see if we get a grade bump, or we'll see if it got lower. I don't know. It was a PGX. You guys check out that previous video where we cracked that slab, because it came back.
Real quick about PGX. Usually when you get a book graded PGX to CGC, the grade usually drops even with the press. Sometimes it doesn't, but usually does.
Yeah. Princess is like, I want to see these books. I want to see them. 8 books. 8 books. I'm a little nervous on some of these, but one book is the hottest book in the world right now. I think a lot of people are getting that book slab, but we'll see. What are we starting out with? Convergence Superman 2 from 2015. This is the first appearance of Jonathan Kent, the son of Superman, who's kind of like the Superman right now in like the current series. I mean, obviously they still have our old boy Clark running around, but they got both of them, Jonathan and Clark. And this is one where he's like a baby. We sent this one in because we thought it looked like it was high grade, like it had good 9.8 potential. It's a dark cover. See if Princess points out any marks. You point out a mark? It's kind of a like slight one there. This one looked good after I pressed it. I thought it had good 9.8 potential, but you never know. I mean, as you know, when you're pressing cleaning, you kind of guesstimate. You know, you can be like, this should at least get a 9.6, but it's hard to guarantee anything in 9.8.
I'm saying 9.8.
It looked nice though.
I'm saying 9.8.
I don't know. It's weird. Sometimes Princess starts us out, differently. So maybe she's starting us out with a 9.8. It's a good book. This is a underrated DC key for sure, guys. If you guys see this out in the wild, it's just him as a baby, but it's a hot book.
And DC's coming back.
Yeah, DC's coming in with a vengeance.
With a vengeance.
A vengeance.
They're gonna be starting out with the Flash. Though.
We don't get too many Superman books graded. Is that our first Superman book graded? No, we did those other ones too.
What was it? DC Universe?
I can't remember. Oh yeah, we have done some DC Universe too.
Maybe
never mind. We've done a lot of DC. I lied. I lied. Let's do it. Tear my hair out.
Let's see.
It's like the slope. Is it? A 9.6.
Oh, okay. Man.
This one needed.
Oh, well.
It's good, though. It's still good.
Happens.
I'll have to check the grader's notes on this. 9.6?
Watermarks. What is it? Wait, what is it?
Did you see something on there?
That wasn't there before.
Where?
CDC.
On the corner?
CDC.
Yeah, maybe a little bit on that one, but...
Dang it, CDC. Yeah, blame CDC for everything.
That wasn't there before.
That
was a nice looking 9.6 though. Cool book. Great run. Great run. Jurgens.
Ooh, cool.
Okay.
There's a Generation Hope.
Okay, so this is a really rare book, guys. But
this is
a really rare book, and I didn't even know about this, so we found this at a bookstore recently. Bookstore, not a comic store. Pretty cool. Generation Hope #1. And Zach, maybe you can explain this one a little bit better.
So it's not the first appearance, but it's a very rare 1 in 75 Dejevic cover, and there hasn't been any sold, hardly any sold in a 9.8 or pretty much any grade. If you look it up, it very rarely shows up on eBay. So it's extremely rare ordered, and an extremely rare.
Just a weird, like a weird book to get a 1 in 75 ratio on. So that's kind of why it's like super rare, but.
I mean, what I'm guessing is like you said, 1 in 75. So there's probably a 30,000 print run to cover A. So it would be a seventh of that, basically.
A seventh.
But
when we got this book, ended up getting it for a very good price, and we were kind of like set on getting it graded. And then once we pressed it, it definitely did not look like a 9.8. I thought there was no chance it was going to get a 9.8. There was some issues with it, but.
It was a great cover, and it's the cover of Hope Summers, Generation Hope, hint hint, and it's probably the best Hope Summers cover that you can find. There's not that many, but this is the best one of the few.
Dejevic's, if he does a cover, it's always hot. It's always good.
Yeah, so there's probably well less than 1,000 of these, I would say.
Keep an eye out for it, because I didn't know about this book until we found it recently. So if you guys see this laying around somewhere at a bookstore, pretty crazy bookstore.
Yeah, we literally found it at a bookstore.
Yeah.
Literally.
All right, grade reveal time. Ooh, let's see.
White pages though.
I hope so. It's a 9. Is that a 9?
Yeah, that's
okay, good. A 9. There you go.
At least it wasn't an 8.
Yeah. If it was back at 9.8, that would be crazy. I was like, there's no way. 9.4? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we thought. Okay. Right on the money on that one.
That's not bad at all.
That's not bad at all. Cool book. That's better than 9.2.
9.2.
Well, obviously, but kind of sometimes like I feel when I'm looking at some modern books and you're like, hey, this is a kind of a rare book. I'm a little bit happier with a 9.4 than a 9.2, and then a 9.6 just hurts.
Yeah.
You're like almost a 9.8.
Just like
9.4, you're like, I didn't have a chance.
You should have just.
Yeah. This is Venom First Host #3. This is the Walmart second print, first appearance of Sleeper, super rare book. It's like under 2,000 print run. This book was really nice. Really nice. I made sure I pressed it anyways just to make sure it was going. And you got to be careful not to overpress like too tight. And I think I had the press a little too tight. And this happened to me before, and I actually didn't know why the reason was. And actually, kind of nice, I figured it out with this, that like making sure like if you press it and you kind of see the staples start to push through a little bit, like not like rip through the paper, but you can see the outline of the staples. You know your press is like too tight. So it's good that I know that now, because before I thought it was you didn't have enough paper in between the book. That was like, that's why when you press it down you could see the staple. But now I just learned it's too tight.
Right.
And I don't know. It's hard to say. Other than that, the book looked like perfect. But I don't know if you're gonna get hit real hard on the grade on it. But it's a lesson learned. There's no corner dings. That's not a corner ding.
They can be a little bit forgiving on this from what I've seen in the past, but you can only forgive so much. So
I'm hoping. It's
we'll
super rare. I've had this for a while. I think I bought this on Whatnot from somebody for a good price because I didn't know it was a rare second print. But yeah, it's so cool. Such a good cover. It's in my PC anyways, but I could like lost sleep over it. I was like, I can't believe I did that. And I tried to repress it. You know, it seemed weird that if you repress something, you think it's gonna like pop back up, but
it can.
It can.
But
it's like it didn't on this one.
You're
killing me.
All right, come on, Prince.
Rip the Band-Aid out.
9.8.
I still got a 9.8. Zach said it might still get a 9.8.
Might still get a 9.8.
Ah!
That's a very expensive book.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Tom Cruise. Okay. The other one happened to the other one too. I still got a 9.8 in another one. So
nice.
Can you still see the staples in the back?
Mm-hmm.
You can?
Yeah, they can be a little bit forgiving on that.
Mm.
If it's
like show them real close. You can see
you can see it.
And I mean I'm still cool with it. But
huh?
Wow. I thought that book looked really nice.
Man, they should give this.
Maybe they can't count that as anything. Maybe they don't count that. I don't know. But cool. Okay. Woo. Woo. I seriously lost sleep. Like I couldn't even sleep that night. I was like thinking about it. I got up the next day and I showed Zach again. He's like, just press it again, see if it comes out. We got Invincible 144, and we haven't graded any Invincible books before. So this is the last. I'm not doing good on these Newton rings though. Like this is the last book in the Invincible series, and it's kind of been up and down on how hot it is. When the cartoon was on Amazon Prime before, it was super hot, and then this book dipped a lot. We're kind of hoping that it comes back with this. I think we have a 9.8 in our regular collection as well, and that we bought, and we had a really nice copy. It's been sitting there to be graded. So I pressed this one, got it clean. After looking at it, after I pressed and cleaned it, it looked closer to a 9.6. It had a chance to get a 9.8, but it looked more like a 9. I don't know. It looked more like a 9.6. There was something that wasn't quite right about one of the corners. It might have been by the staple. She's the master behind this whole design of revealing the book. But it's a good book to look out for. There's also a female cover version of this variant that I think is cool. That's way underrated. It's worth like half as much as this one.
Very cool.
Final issue, Invincible 144. If you're a big Invincible fan, you need this for your collection. I'm hoping for a 9.8. It could still be a 9.8.
We'll find out.
Oh, I thought that was the reveal. A 9? I hope it's a 9. Is it a 9.8? Is it 9.8?
Shut up.
Yeah!
No, it's not 9.8.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. I was like iffy. I looked at it, I'm like, okay, there's like one kind of small, like color breaking spine tick that I couldn't get out. But it was on the back. It's a cool cover.
So the rest of them are.
We got Bloodstone #1, guys. First appearance of Elsa Bloodstone. Probably one of my favorite covers of all time. It's in my top 10 favorite covers. I think out of all the three of us, I'm the only one that doesn't own this book either. I think both of you guys have like multiple copies of it, and I don't own any of it, so it's one of my favorite covers. But I like her better in blonde hair. She looks good in red hair too. This one, we pressed and cleaned. It was way not even close to a 9.8. It looked good. It's I think this is a book from Zach's personal collection, so we rolled with it because he'd rather have it. I think it'd be, if he upgrades, it's easier to sell this one already graded, I think, than selling it in the raw form. This book has also dipped a ton. Right now is the time to be looking for this book because it was like, what, 500 in a 9.8 for a while or more? Now a 9.8 was like way cheaper.
I think it was 1,000.
People still trying to sell the raw for a lot though. I don't know why, but they do. But I'm guessing 9.4. I'm guessing 9.4. I think I showed you the issues with it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it looked better after the press. I'd hope a 9.4. It'd be really cool if we got a 9.8 though. I thought there was something that was goofy with it.
9.6. Hopefully 9.6. But 9.8. Come on. Probably not 9.8.
It's a 9.
9.
Okay, that's good. That's good. We're halfway there. Dude, if we got a 9.8, that'd be crazy. A 9.6.
Okay.
That's good. I thought it was way lower. Okay. Okay. A good press.
That much closer to a 9.8.
Yeah. It's a big difference between a 9.4 and a 9. Yeah. It's like it looks like it's like it was damaged, but it's like the way the back cover is. Cool book.
Yeah.
Cool book for sure. I'd be happy with a 9.6 in that book.
Yeah, I'm happy. That's
We got Miracle Man #1 from Eclipse Comics. This is his first appearance of Miracle Man, right? Even though they put that on there.
I think so.
I think he used to be Marvel Man in a different form.
Yeah,
So like I don't know if they're actually put first appearance of Miracle Man and had to rename him after that. This is that Neil Gaiman story. I got this one on Whatnot as well from my friends at Seeker Eyes, where they had like he found like a giant box of these all high grade, and he like sells them randomly on his show. So shout out Seeker Eyes. It looked really nice. I thought it was a 9.8. It looked like a 9.8, but you never know. It's an all black cover. It's a tough one to get. Could be a 9.6. It has more Newton rings on it. I'm gonna shoot myself. The hardest part is that everyone's like, just send them back if you got Newton rings.
But then you gotta wait.
You know. I know that don't bother me as much. Like once you get it back, but it looked like a 9.8. It looked like a 9.8. He didn't guarantee anything, but they said they were like all high grade. I didn't really see any issues with this book at all, and it pressed out nicely. I didn't screw this one up. It looked good. Looked every bit of 9.8. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now.
9.8.
Keep all just one eye open. Oh, it's a 9. Okay. Oh man. Coco, what is it? Coco,
what is it?
what's it gonna be? 9.8? Yeah. All right. Okay.
Very
cool.
nice.
Sweet book. That is a book that I think you need a 9.8 in. It's a great book, but I mean, if you get a 9.6, I think the value drops significantly. Pretty cool book. Pretty cool. I'm glad that came out that way. I'll have to let them know.
I think the last book, right?
Two more. Oh yeah, Zach.
Yeah.
Don't forget. So let's pull that sucker up there. We got Amazing Spider-Man 194. I think we've got like 3 of these slabbed before. This is the 3rd time we've slabbed one of these. First appearance of Black Cat. If you guys saw that earlier video, we cracked open the PGX 8.5. This is a book Zach has had for a long time. They changed it to white pages.
No, you won't know until
she reveals it. So so it's the first time we've ever cracked a slab ever on the show, and the first time we've ever pressed something that was already graded to see if we get a grade bump. Obviously, it's from different, one's PGX and one's CGC, and a lot of people don't have a lot of faith in PGX's grading, so it's kind of not really apples to apples. If you're gonna crack open a CGC one and press it to get a grade bump, that tells you a little more of how you're doing on your pressing.
That's true.
Be cool if it got higher. I pressed this and it looked like a 9.2 to me when I pressed it. I thought it had 9. Princess is like, it did not look like it. I thought there was a chance it could have gotten a 9.2, but I'm not like super, knowing the difference between, I should know the difference between like a 9.0 and a 9.2, 8.5 and a 9.2.
It's not a 9.8. But
no. But it looked good.
It looked nice.
I thought it looked closer to a 9.2.
As long
I
as
don't like that Princess made that face, because now it means it definitely wasn't a 9.2.
As long as it's an 8.5 or better.
Here it is. Here's it gonna be 194.
It'd be funny if it also got white pages.
It would be interesting if it did.
Probably. I mean, you didn't do anything to get white pages.
No,
so.
I didn't. I don't have a light box. I haven't gone that route yet. I'm a little worried about doing a light box.
Oh, whatever. You might just bleach the pages. Why not?
I don't want to bleach a 194. It won't look like a black cover.
A 9.
A 9?
Right?
Is it a 9?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's at least a 9.0.
I thought it looked like a 9.2. I'm telling you. I think if we got a 9.4, that'd be crazy. But I thought it looked like a 9.2.
A 9.2? It's a 9.3.
Is it 9.2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
see?
And white pages.
It would change it to white pager?
Yeah.
There you go, Zach. That's a solid book.
Press it up to white pages, guys.
Yeah. Just gave it some of that love. This love, you gotta love the book.
Love.
Fire. Okay. This is a good round.
So what's the last book?
Omega Man 3, the hottest book in the world.
Oh yeah, that's right. What?
The hottest book in the world.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool, man. I told you it looked really nice after we pressed
You
it.
you can pat yourself on the back. Pressing job did wonders. Yeah.
All right. This book, I know. Yeah, I see that. Yep. So we got Omega Men #3, and this is pretty cool. I actually bought 2 of these together, and we actually auctioned off one on our show starting at $1, so pretty cool. But I kept one and decided to get it graded. It was basically, the book was in really nice shape. It almost felt like it was unread, and the spine was actually really nice, but it's almost like it was stored improperly. Like whoever had it, they must have maybe had multiple copies of it, because there's these little marks that go along the top of the book, right here, that were kind of like imprints where they definitely kind of like broke a little bit of color. So it's kind of a weird one. I wasn't quite sure with that sort of damage. The back was pretty good. Probably could have been like,
it could have been cleaned a little bit, but
yeah, ish.
Yeah, it's a little wavy.
But I definitely don't think it was going to be a 9.8. There was like no way. But I'm not sure what grade it would get. Maybe a 9.0. Like at that point. It's weird with the markings, because I can kind of count like how many spine ticks and what corners look like, but when you see new damage, like damage I haven't like encountered before, it's kind of hard to say like what they would do.
I would say like 8.5, 9.0 kind of thing.
That's how I'm thinking, a 9.0.
I mean, they could hit you. It's a very, very high. I think it's graded a lot, so they might judge it more. Like
that's true.
ASM 300 is judged more harshly.
It's a dark cover though too.
And then the YX.
I'm hoping for a 9.0. It's going in the PC either way. It's my only copy of Omega Men 3, First Lobo.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a surprisingly not very expensive. If it's not a 9.8. It's like, it's rough if it's not like a 9. You know, considering grade wise, but I'd be cool. We're gonna see it, so maybe it's a 9. It's a 9.
Yeah, it's a 9.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, it's a 9.
That's just like, see, I'd be okay with a 9.0. So now I'm already feeling okay.
Okay.
Did press this one, so
well, you got
it's nice and flat.
You got 2 9.8s. It might be you might get 3. What the heck?
9.4.
9.4.
Cool. Okay. So
9.4.
maybe show them that stuff up close. You know, there's like some staining on the back. I'm still working on like getting out certain stains. It's risky sometimes. Try to get out some stains. You run the risk of damaging the book at the same time, unless you're like a professional level. I'm not really doing anybody else's books but our own. But they show them those weird markings on the top there too. That's what I was talking about. It's like something was like laid against it, and you know. But 9.4, that's a good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good 9.4.
That's a good 9.4. I was thinking more like a 9.0. So that's kind of what I was hoping. I wasn't sure. The spine was really nice though. The spine was real. It felt unread. Like the book, when you open it up, it felt like you almost had to like crease it to like look through the pages. So, solid CGC unboxing again. I'm pretty happy with all the grades. Nothing came back that like made me cry. You didn't get to see us cry at all today, guys. So we have more. We got more unboxing. We're still sticking to our game, 1 a month. We should be sending in something to get graded once a month. So we got more stuff, so stay tuned. And if you love these unboxing videos, you love seeing our faces, all this raw emotion, you love seeing Princess mess with us, all you gotta do is hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you always know when these things are going down. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about these books, the grades we got, whether or not you would have gotten them graded, what you think about all the things that happen in the world. And Zach, you got anything else?
Yeah, sure. How you do that is you have to work in a little shop. Maybe a shop that you created, and you sell certain delicious treats, and you decide that you don't want to just manage the shop. You're going to hire someone else to do that, because you have one love about this delicious treat that you make. You like to cut it, and that's how you become a pie cutter. Pie cutter!
The pie cutter!
The pie cutter!
I like it.
You can get delicious pieces of pie by cutting them.
Nice. All right, until we see you next time, guys. Stay safe, and remember,
get those apple pie games!
Get 'em.
Every single one.